recording.
All right. Hey guys, we're gonna do another roster walkthrough. We're going over AgentW's or Grimlocka. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's just a rip off of Grimlock, who was an old Beast Wars character.
There you go.
Um,
But
shameless stealing.
there you go. So yeah, check out. We also did a review of my roster, so there'll be a second video, and we're just gonna kind of cover the same things here. So just start with his
Yeah, so
profile page.
so I'm probably let's start with how many days I'm in, but I'm a lot less developed than Voltages. I am 284 days in. So uh, what's that come out to?
A few months shy of
Yeah,
a
9,
year.
almost 10 months. So
Yeah,
I
you're
started.
getting there.
I think it was August last year was my first month playing. So I'm at 2.4 million on TCP. Strongest team 360k. This is pretty darn close to what I use in Arena every day. This is my Arena 5. Um,
Oh yeah, it's really close.
yeah. It just so happens that it's not like because those are the strongest tunes. It's just those are the tunes I've
Right.
used and
Yeah.
therefore have built. These two are probably the two that'll be replaced soon, but I'm having a decent amount of success recently once I figured out to stop Magneto ulting into Phoenix every turn. Yeah, I'm a genius. 9 more MVPs. Don't know how that happened, but we got lucky.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
Yeah, so I attack a lot in war, and you get more attack points than defense
Yeah.
points. So characters collected, obviously, all of them at this point except for X-23 and Ultimus and Fury, I think, who I have no interest in collecting. Eight at max star. We'll go over them, but they're 5 defenders: Ultron, Strife, someone else, Juggernaut. 4 on the all-time arena. Been struggling a little bit recently, down to 21. Blitz rank 3,000. Wow. Okay, so I guess that would be Red Star. I did. Wow. I only got
Yeah, I
3
don't know.
million points, so it's not. It's doable. But
Yeah, sometimes that thing's buggy too, but
oh, it could be, yeah.
I don't know.
And 15,000 blitz wins. I just hit 15,000 during this event. I think I have what 1.5 times what you do, something like that. Just
Yep,
by
which is
sheer
crazy.
attrition.
Yep,
Yeah, just
you're a machine for sure.
yep, yep. Dedication and autoing. It's if you set up smart teams and you know who to fight, you can do really well. Everyone's gonna think I'm a botter now. Okay, so let's look at my teams. Right now, I've got flags on. I don't like doing more than 10 because I like keeping them nice and visible in my
Yeah.
screens. Uh,
Okay.
Shuri, I am building for U7 and Dark Dimension 3. I have tier 4 on her ultimate only. So my only intent right now. I have a little bit of gold, but I have all of the minis required, and I just need 5 vibranium.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for her. She's
Yeah, that
good.
6 red star in the future will
Yeah,
be nice
she's a
too.
monster. So she's. I'm looking forward to getting there with my Sinister Six. Shocker is the only
Yeah.
one right now that needs some love on shards, but that'll be easy. We have what about was it 2 weeks on the button? I think from today's recording.
Yeah, that's for Invisible Woman too.
Yeah, for Invisible Woman, and then
Yeah.
Shuri, I'll just ride out the 6 star. I'm not gonna get
Right.
7 this go, but I do have a lot of gold that I've dumped into them, which just stinks.
That does sting. Yeah, I'm
Strife.
surprised to see
Yeah,
Strife here. What's going
uh,
on with Strife?
it's just so I can easy farm purple mutant gear. It's the only reason he's here. It's
So you're not actually gearing him at all.
no,
You're just.
nope. I just do it because it's easier than clicking around. Because I got to get
That's
this,
funny.
got to get the Metal Man up there, and I got to get Sinister
That's funny.
high enough. So Strange and Elsa, I have the other 3 members of Supernatural at 6 star level. I think I just haven't spent the credits on Scarlet Witch, or I'm 3 away or something like that. It's no problem. Karnak,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure is in line for Maw. Shocker, obviously I mentioned before. Scientist
Yep.
Supreme, just a good tune. I've got the 4 red stars. I'm considering building her for U7.
Yeah, you honestly might be able to skip her. Like she definitely falls off as
Yeah.
you build. She's good at like lower levels of U7. I think like difficulty 2 is the last place that people really use her.
Oh, really? Well, the thing
Yeah,
is we are not.
you're not gonna get
even
there
close.
anytime soon, but
Not close. We're not. I mean,
yeah,
we are probably months away. We're trying U7 tomorrow for the first time, so that's a big
Yeah,
deal.
I mean that's definitely exciting. But I'm just saying because you have a lot of the other good tunes. If you build them up, you might just be able to.
Yeah, Skipper.
I'll say since the raid difficulty selector came out, I have not touched her in U7 except a few times like everyone else has died.
Okay.
I just think there's better people. So you might be able to. I mean, she's still worth building
She's not
for
great in
war
Dark
at some
Dimension
point.
3
But
either, you know? Well,
yeah,
she's not going to be useful for me in war with how dreadful
low your aim is.
my other aim. Seriously,
Yeah.
my aim is like 7K. Like
Yeah.
K, 7K. They're terrible. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know,
You'll
but
see it.
I mean, she might be worth building. I mean, obviously, I'm really biased because I really like her, but
Yeah, you have 6
I just don't use her all that much in U7 anymore. I think you just might have better options.
Yeah. I'm wondering, yeah, so maybe I get the shards on her and then just punt the rest, you know, just get her up to 6 and then
Yeah.
stop.
What's going on with Merc Lieutenant?
Just farming him. He's one of my lowest starred tunes. He's like one of my only tunes that is
Okay.
4-star.
Yeah.
He's good for potentially for Dark Dimension 3 because he's cheap,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And I don't have a great payday deal right now. And if I'm going to build him, I could just solo the payday events. Like if I get him up to high enough, he just goes and solos it with I don't know if I build Taskmaster or what, you know, but just
Killmonger,
yeah,
Taskmaster, Deadpool, something like that.
Yeah. These new useful tunes.
Exactly.
I just unlocked Colossus, his node.
His node, yeah, that's right.
What was it, 3 days ago or something like that? So I'm farming him every day now because I want to use him for. I want to get him a 6-star for probably the second go of DD3, and then Symbiote will be my 5th U7, and obviously the DD3.
Yeah. Well, one thing, since we're talking about unlocking nodes, I think it might be helpful for newer players that are watching from the Discord. A lot of people are going for aim, and they definitely are super beneficial for getting to Hela's node, but you used Red Skull and Hydra, so that's why your aim is not built up at all.
Yeah,
so
let's talk about that
highlighting.
real quick. I'll throw up my Hydra here real fast, and we'll
Sure.
take a look at them. Do not do this. If you're watching this at home, don't do this. So first of all, Hydra was the new hot team. Second of all, Red Skull had 2 blitzes. I got shards from both of them, and I blitz hard, so I got a lot of it. Even with that, it was terrible. Don't do it. It was I used so much energy trying to do this. All of my tunes here are maxed out on purple mats, which I don't have a problem with now. When I was doing it with these guys, it was terrible. So you're not going to want to put resources into a war defense team when you're new. It's just not good. So it was a painful experience. I hope no one else has to do it.
And even worse than that, and even more painful, would be to try and do a Sinister 6.
Yeah, I hear that's just the pits. Like you have to be like 250k to be able to get through it, which is just insanity.
Maybe not quite that high, but
bad. Okay.
But I think it's high, but maybe not that bad. 200k maybe.
That's still. I did this with 155, and it was bad. And my red stars are decent on my damage dealers and whatnot. It was just. I do not recommend. And you need Red Skull, right? And right now, there's no way to get Red Skull if you're new. So.
Yeah.
Bad. These are the monsters. So I've got Black Bolt Gear 14 maxed out.
Yep.
3 T4s. We got Magneto, who's my son. Or one of my sons, all the Brotherhood of my children. I love the Brotherhood. They're just the Brotherhood's great. I love them. Magneto, I bought to 6 red. Ebony Maw is Gear 14. I used Magneto in Dark Dimension 2. Ebony Maw, who I'm planning to take to Dark Dimension 3. Jug, who I use in Arena. I mean, this is pretty much my Arena team right here. This is my 5 strongest tunes. I use these guys in Dark Dimension 2. We are... Should I hit the button while we're here?
Yeah, go for it. Let's do it. That's awesome.
Hallelujah! Finally, I finally got the uniques I needed to for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have 3 out of 4 tier 4s on Phoenix. I should probably go over this. I have 1 tier 4 on Magneto. His passive, it's really strong. Yeah. I have 1 tier 4 on Maw. Yeah. I have the 3 on Phoenix. I have nothing on Jug. So this is my Arena team. It's pretty darn good against the yo-yos of the world because Jug is just a monster. He's just such a wall.
Yeah, I've actually heard that the Mags Jug combo is pretty good against yo-yos.
It's really good if you're not a knucklehead like me. So you can hit the buttons right.
All right, so That's 3 for Dark Dimension 3.
Yeah,
Who are going to be your next 2?
So my next 2 are going to be Shuri, right? Who we
Okay,
went over
yep.
earlier, and then whoever gets the minis first. It's a real complicated game.
Yeah.
It's likely going to be Symbiote Spider-Man, Colossus, or Sinister, probably Sinister, or Hela. Hela costs the most minis, so it's going to be tough. But I don't know how my mini income is and just what kind of luck I get.
Yeah. Well, this is the last event that you blitzed. Probably helped with that stuff too.
Hugely, I'm at like 20 each for them, and Symbiote needs 60, she needs 75. So
yeah,
it's well within reason that she pulls ahead, but it's going to be random. It could be the mutants. I've been packing mutants for a while because my Phoenix was done for a long time, so it might be Sinister. But
yeah, that makes sense.
whoever makes it first will go in. You know, they're not taken away from each other. So
yeah, are you considering doing like a Sif, even though you won't even have other Asgardians, just to get in?
Yes,
or...
but I have like 4 Uru, and I need 36 Uru. So yeah, it's just not happening. But I would do it.
Yeah,
I'd absolutely do it.
I mean, she wouldn't be that good without other Asgardians, anyways. But if you know you're going to take other ones in the future,
just want to get in. But yeah, it's seriously, when I went to start buying for DD3, I was at 0 Uru. I'm like, oh
yeah, that's crazy.
This is how it's gonna be. Yeah.
Well, that stinks because that means your Thor's probably not getting up there anytime soon.
It might just be skip Sif, take Thor later. So
yeah, that might be.
So we're looking at Star-Lord and Jessica Jones were used for Dark Dimension 2. You can see my gear 13s.
So that's all you have at gear level 13 is those.
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
I pretty much didn't take anyone else because I valued.
That's great.
14.
That's going to help you a lot.
Yeah. So Jug and Mags, I don't really have any interest in taking to 14, but they're good for now. So
maybe after your second run or something like that.
Yeah. Especially since I like the tunes. So
right. I would definitely consider. I think they're both a little bit expensive, but I think there's a little bit of flexibility after. Yeah.
I don't know about him, but yeah, you might just be so flush with it. Might be down to Catalyst more than it is.
I think after your second run, you can kind of pick some people that you really like and have high red swords on. So.
Yeah, especially this is, and if I could get this up, he just becomes the wall. He's fantastic. I love him.
Yeah, I think some people even brought those guys into Dark Dimension 3 and had some success, but
really?
not for first run and stuff, but for second run when you already have a bunch of tunes and stuff.
Because the cost is horrible on Max.
It is, but like that's not my minis aren't my bottleneck after doing one run already.
Oh yeah. It's just orange gear.
Yeah. So who are you looking at for your U7 team?
Okay, so U7 is going. Can I search on versus?
Did you switch yours?
So these 4 are definite.
Yep.
The problem's her.
I think that's going to be high enough.
You think
so?
Really?
They have really low focus and resistance, I think.
Okay.
I believe in U7, so I think she'll be like landing her abilities. I mean,
Good.
her survivability will be a little low.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, she still does okay, even at low star levels.
So it's going to be these 4. This is my core.
Yeah.
And then my plan is to go Symbiote Spidey. But you can see he's probably not going to be very helpful right now. So
he might get one shot. I don't know.
Might.
So it is nice. You have other options though.
Yeah, so it's probably
already built.
It's probably Maw. It could be Magneto.
Where's your Min?
She's down here. She was my other Dark Dimension.
She might be helpful. Like
she's already 75, which is
already
fantastic.
75. Yeah.
I was thinking about doing her instead of Shuri first because I already have her 75, and I have all the minis, and I need 4 for her. I think Shuri needed 5, and she needs 4 uniques. So,
okay.
I think I'm gonna go Shuri first because she's global, and I'll get more use out of her. But
yeah.
I might bring her or Ultron or Magneto or Maw into U7. I might just try different things if we do it multiple days. We'll see.
You might even just be able to bring like your full Brotherhood team in for like a node, like say like a mini boss, or like bring Phoenix and Brotherhood. You can like play around with stuff.
Put Phoenix in for Pyro or probably Blob. Actually,
energy is not going to be your issue.
Yeah.
So you can play around with like. Just throwing in.
Just get the Phoenix nuke off, just blow it up.
Throw Phoenix in with 4 other strong tunes, and at least do a decent amount of damage, and then bring in your main team or something.
Yeah.
You also have Ultron, which can be a good fifth too.
I think him or Min, probably him, is going to be my first start.
Yeah, and if Yo-Yo's not working out, you might be able to potentially drop her or something and use the other ones. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what 7.0 looks like, because we're not going to get to 7 point more anytime soon. So
yeah.
So you can see here, I've got 3 Asgardians. I have 6 red stars on 2 Asgard here. I pulled these. I pulled him, and I pulled him to 5, and then upgraded him. So really pretty good defense. We might show my arena or my war defense. I put these guys up front and no one attacks them, and then I don't have anything actually behind them. It's like a total paper tiger strategy. It's very funny.
That makes sense though.
I also have 6 red star Mordo, who is actually my first 6 red star pull. I think I pulled it like in the first month, and you like.
I think you might have pulled them for your free orbs when you unlocked them, because I remember when you opened them and I was just like, oh my gosh, you have no idea what a good pull you just got.
I didn't know what it meant. I mean, you were like, this is amazing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Mordo is not like the complete
best
optimal character to have on him, but he's still
you land all of his effects.
And he's like a high meta team. He's not like an arena raid person, but he's still pretty good. I'll consider taking mine to gear level 14 after my second run.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mine's also 6 reds, and I've been playing with him in PvP. You have too. He's a monster.
He's one of my favorite PvPs.
He's really good.
Real good. Because that first turn blind stun slows.
That's really good. So.
Real strong. Okay. We got more Brotherhood. Pyro, I think. Daredevil and Pyro, I think, were my 2 first 4 red star pulls. They were just early game damage dealers. I first went Defenders. You can see here we have Jones up here because I took her to DD2, but then pretty evenly leveled 3 Defenders, pretty even red stars on them. Took them to 7. I mentioned this in the video where we looked at Voltage's teams. We did this because of block party. It was necessary. Don't do it even if you're going Defenders, which I don't really recommend anymore. I think there's better options that have been printed, published. Don't take them to 7 anymore. You get more tier 4s, and you can shake a stick. Well, not shake a stick at. I'd like more tier 4s, but we almost had none before. So, Ghost Rider. I think I bought the 4th red star for Ghost Rider. I got really lucky with pulls and his orbs, I believe, when he was released. So I farmed him up to 6. Groot and the Guardians are all tier 11. You can see my teams, pretty much I take entire teams unless there's these rare occurrences where we go higher to 6, 4, gear tier 11, 65. That's pretty much my stopping point. You can see Pyro, I used an arena for the longest time, so he's tier 11, but he's 71 for the extra focus and resistance because his special. And
you were using him into Phoenix teams and stuff, right?
Yeah, I was when I didn't have Phoenix or Maw. He was actually really good because she would use her special, right? And then if Magneto is an ally, clear all positive effects from any targets affected. So you would just target Phoenix, and then all the invis would be gone and bleeding, and then you would just get him with whatever other nastiness he had, Black Bolt, Min, whoever. Sinister is another one that I'm going to be taking to gear tier 14. I might get on taking him to 13, and this is the reason I'm farming these pieces here because they're very, I don't know, very rare, but they're a little bit tough to come by. I do have to farm these too.
Oh yeah,
which is a bit of a pain. But he will probably be in the queue after Symbiote Spider-Man because I'll at least be getting Symbiote Spider-Man up to a usable level for U7. So my priorities right now are to take Shuri to 75 and get all the gear on her. Yeah. Symbiote Spider-Man to 75, get all the gear on him that I can, then Sinister up. So my progression right now is slow, and it's taking tunes from wherever they're at to immediately ready for gear tier 14 when I get the minis. And the uniques.
Yeah. You want to jump to your save squads now, or do you want to go through your?
So just to give you an idea, though, I wanted to point this out here before we go to arena and blitz teams.
Oh yeah, blitz.
I hit a cliff. So if you make it to tier 11 with me, you pretty much made the show. Otherwise, you don't go past 50 in like gear tier 8.
Just what they need for those are just for legendary unlocks too.
Correct. I do the bare minimum. I am a total min-maxer. So if you don't have immediate use for me, like down here, like this 5 red star war machine would be a fantastic tune. I'm not building five tech tunes for a war attack. It just doesn't happen for me. I'm so linear in that kind of very aggressive approach. I mean, you'll see down here, there's just level 1. I mean, my poor...
You have legendaries, Captain Marvel, Invisible Woman.
Level 1 Invisible Woman. Like,
4 red star Invisible Woman.
Yeah, 4 red star level 1 Invisible Woman. And I'll be getting a 6 star Invisible Woman in this upcoming event.
Right.
And not building her. Like, it's
not
just...
yet, yeah.
It's just, they gotta stick to the plan. So, I have everyone, you can see that, except for poor Nick Fury. And that's about it. So, nope. Fox.
Yeah,
I'll watch her off.
That is crazy.
It's just, I don't know. You make.
Nah, I mean, it makes sense.
Discipline.
Yeah, the save squats will be interesting.
Yeah. So my approach here with save squads is I pretty much take full teams, and if you're a really good, well-built character, because I'm building like one-offs instead of building teams.
Yeah.
You get thrown into just mishmash, like whatever
Right.
highest level tunes I have. So right here, this is just 4 legendaries in crystal, because it's just the 4 highest built tunes that don't belong to the team. My yo-yo's somewhere down here, 39, so she might be higher than the crystal now. But
wow,
whatever.
yeah, you're gonna really see the drop off.
Yeah, so we've got Full Brotherhood 2.0.
Yeah.
These guys are monsters. I can't wait till this guy becomes farmable and this guy becomes farmable, because it's the truth. These guys are the truth. They kill everything in Asgard. As Guardians, we've got the Hela that's in balance, but otherwise everything's nice and even.
Yeah, that's not even that bad.
Oh, I do have a Gear 13 Ultron, so I suppose we could have mentioned that earlier. He's that I did bring into Dark Dimension 2 for the second time. He rolled through it in 2 days or whatever it was. It was crazy.
Right. Yeah.
All leveled out Supernatural. Modified BKT, because I don't really have Vision or Thanos built at all.
Right.
These guys suck. They're just really weak. Even if player controlled, they don't kill anything. They lose in blitz a lot. It's bad.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I do my like weirder modified stuff too. Is just because BKT just isn't that good anymore.
Well, they might be okay, but Drax is just look how underleveled he is. So this poor bastard goes into I have to filter myself. Sorry, YouTube. This poor guy goes into blitz with taunt up as the weakest member against the opposing comp, like with no defense up. Like, okay, he just dead. He just blows up. So like, Min revives him turn 1 all the time. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Defenders pretty much haven't touched them except for finally. I didn't do Stark Tech for skill until I don't know, a month ago at all. Right. So they were all total garbage. He's finally getting even with the team. She went to Dark Dimension 2, as mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that's a pretty even team.
Needed these guys to clear.
They're pretty good in Blitz, right?
Oh, they're great. They win all the time. They win on auto, like, man, they probably win on auto 95% of the time. They lose sometimes on auto, but if Red Skull gets nuked by
I was gonna say,
Marvel or someone, but you know, you try to dodge the nuke matchups, and then you take the 1 in 5 if they nuke your Red Skull.
Right.
Things happen.
So this when things start to get funky.
This is just a pile. This is just random things that I just took and threw on a team and just said, here we go.
Yeah.
And I haven't reorganized my teams a lot for the junk teams, so I might have to do that soon.
So is this where you, like, do you only... You were thinking about rethinking your blitz strategy and trying to blitz on, like, tier 8 or higher? Yeah. Are you just going to use those teams that we just showed?
I only use this and up anyway.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I do is I start on tier 6 and I run it up from there all the way to 8 on auto.
And then you drop down with your other team.
I drop down with 2 junk teams and I run it back again, and I get 450 to 500,000 points a round doing this. It's very quick. It's only 10 battles. I'm thinking about running 7 all the way up through 8. The problem is those 2 bad teams I'm talking about. Where were they? defenders, and modified BKT. These guys will
they
get
could
killed.
win at 7.
They'll get killed all the time.
Yeah.
So
you could reorganize it and put them at the bottom and start them at 7.0 and 7.1 or whatever, and then that way you have your like more guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's annoying to not have it be by power sometimes.
Well, I already don't have it by power. So
oh, okay, yeah.
It's already all jacked up, right? Because I just it's winnability, right?
That's what I do sometimes. Is like the teams that are most likely to win, I have at the top.
Yeah, sometimes. For sure. That's better. And then we just start getting into these mishmash like hero brawler, and then it just gets into just despair.
Just throw stuff together.
No, it's just I got 4 Wakandans and I have this wacky power.
You gotta put Ironheart in that team.
My level 1 Ironheart, yeah. But then it's just this filler nonsense. In order to lose faster.
But these win on like the low tiers, right? You use them to.
Oh yeah. I start on the low tiers like here. And it just runs up. Yeah, it'll win on 1.
Yeah, I guess you can see all these. You did these already.
And I keep these to beat up default teams in war too.
Right.
So those are nice.
Yeah.
So that's my blitz teams. I mean, it's pretty much. And then my arena. Is as discussed.
It's just the same on offense and defense.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I just don't have. I don't think a significant upgrade here. Like Mag's Jug is.
Yeah.
Maybe they're probably pretty bad on D,
huh? I'm not sure to be honest, but I mean, who would you be replacing it with? It would be like.
Problem, it's like these. She's awful on D. We've been over
that. Yeah, I mean, you could have Ultron potentially, but I don't know. Not great on D with all the Black Bolts probably. Hela's not that good. She gets disrupted by Black Bolt at the beginning of the match, so she doesn't get stealth whenever
Same
Phoenix.
Problem with Ultron. So I don't have a good answer. I think I have to roll this, and it just
maybe like an Inhumans hybrid that later, or like Sinister sometimes sees play. But I think Magazine Jug is pretty fine.
If I get to tier 14 Sinister, I like to do that.
Yeah.
If he's my 5th into Dark Dimension, I can strongly consider maybe dumping Jug, running Mags, dumping Jug.
Maybe even Colossus if you got him up.
Yeah, well, the problem is I won't go Sinister and Colossus.
Right, just one of them. I mean, yeah.
Is Colossus for Jug? I don't know. I think Jug's really good.
Yeah, I mean, with Magneto, for sure. If you did Colossus, it would be to throw someone else in there, too. But I'm not sure what exactly.
Sinister Colossus maybe is an interesting pairing.
Arena defense doesn't matter all that much, I don't think, as long as they're...
I think Sinister's actually a really big problem, because if he randoms into your Phoenix, like, it's bad news bears.
It is, yeah.
So that's it.
Right.
I mean, do we have anything else to take a look at?
Do you want to talk about what's going on with your supplies real quick?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We hit on some of it in my video. I think some of it will be the same, but
yeah. So I buy.
Obviously, you're buying uniques here.
Uniques and minis. That's pretty much what I do. If I'm gonna, this is who uses this. Invisible Woman and.
Yep.
So who cares? I don't even go down here anymore because I usually buy something, but I might buy these because I hate farming green and it's so cheap.
Right.
But I pretty much don't buy them. I try to keep capped on these. I pretty much run out of defense boosts because I throw boosts around. My alliance is very active about boosting. We're really good about that. We communicate well. I'm really happy with our alliance. Alliance is great. I love my alliance. I buy purple gear that I'm farming out of here. Yeah. And I probably will buy some orange, but I haven't yet.
Yeah.
I don't buy any tunes direct, and I don't really buy orbs anymore. I've started saving here, but I don't really buy the orbs.
Yeah.
I have 6-star Crystal, 6-star Heimdall. Who cares about Human Torch? But that's 5-star there. Vulture, I just got to 6, and I have to spend the gold. M'Baku is 4-star here, just barely 4-star. I don't think I have to hit the buttons for Chaos Theory. This time around, next time probably. Jug is maxed. I think Shuri's going to be able to solo it herself.
Probably. It's pretty easy event.
Is it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
But she's she's gigantic, so we'll see. And she does have splash for her basic, so that should help. 5.5 for Deadpool, just almost. Scarlet Witch, 6 charge short was what I was showing.
Okay.
Mordo I got for Phoenix, and he's 6 red star, so I had him 6 red star like immediately. That was actually a real problem in Blitz because he was gigantic, and not everyone else was. That was a bit of an issue.
That makes sense.
Drax has just passively made his way this far, which is really cool. Farming Quake right now to make sure I'm ready for Ebony Maw next go around. DD Max. Nonsense.
Whatever.
just barely over. What's it called? And then I might farm him up. I might get him going.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just to clean that up.
You already have him built up a little bit.
Yeah. I have 4 red star in him too, and he's the tank on that team. So he if I get good stats on him, he taunts immediately. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Here, I'm pretty much running nothing right now. I buy only minis now. I have made myself a rule that I will not buy this gamma radiation as much as I want it. Because I'm going to need 50 minis and 4 gamma radiations. Agent, you greedy, you know what? Just don't buy the damned gamma radiations.
Yeah, that was the same boat for me when I was trying to get into Dark Dimension 3, just all minis.
Yeah, I was buying a bunch of uniques, but then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to have to buy like 300 minis and 24 uniques. Like, what am I doing? This is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you just wait for him in the gold. If you get your 24th Astral Energy, you celebrate, huzzah.
Yep.
And we go from there. Here I'm camping out for, that's tempting. But honestly...
Don't have it, but yeah, it would be.
I'm camping out for Phoenix right now. So my priorities here, I just bought Hela 4 red star. I'm going to buy Phoenix 4 red star, and then Symbiote Spider-Man 4 red star. That's the plan. So.
Cool. Awesome.
I think that's it. We went through a lot of it. It's I think it's going to be interesting to see other people's rosters. I think it'll be kind of fun if we can... I guess you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything, but if you could talk to different people and try to get people with different progressions to kind of talk through this, I think it's going to be fun to look at these rosters.
Cool to see how different ours looked. I think so.
Yeah, because it's weird because you're at like what about double my TCV? You're like 4.5 million. Was it?
Yeah, I think we're like 2 million. Yeah, 2 million ahead of you or something. And
so it oddly doesn't feel that my top end is that much further away from your top end. But
other than my gear level 14 characters.
Well, yeah, sure. But like, it feels like I'm churning my way. That if I was to clear Dark Dimension 3 tomorrow, I could conceivably have that kind of really impressive top end. But like after a certain point, like your bottom half of your roster chews up and spits out my bottom half. It's just
our like mid tier stuff looks very different.
Incredibly different. I have like 6K and you have like 30K. It's
right. Like every one of my meta teams is built up to like 150K or something.
Yeah, and my meta teams are like a distant dream of future success. Staring at my 679,000 gold here. It's just So.
All right. Well, thanks for doing it. It was fun. We've been talking about doing it for a while, so I'm glad we did it. We'll have to do it again sometime.
I had a great time. This is fun.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for anyone who's watching at the end of this video too. Appreciate it.